It's like I don't have OCD, but I have Minecraft OCD.
If somebody dropped something in the store or they placed it wrong, I just pick it up and put it on. Yeah, I have to fix it. I can't help it. I have to fix it.
Even though I don't work in the store or something like that.
Yeah,
I never
exactly.
Did. I'm just like, how can you be so stupid?
Exactly.
Hey, look, a zombie reinforcement in the Nether. I've never seen this before.
Wait, what? Zombies can spawn in the what? What?
Yeah,
I think it's a rare spawn.
Zombie pigmen.
Yeah,
if you aggro them, there's a small chance they'll spawn a bunch of zombies.
I don't know. Alright, I gotta take a call. I'll be back.
Okay.
Businessman, I guess. He's like, I gotta take a call. He leaves the game and leaves the Discord.
He leaves the WayStone.
Yeah, he just leaves the WayStone in general.
Oh, I just have to take a call. No problem.
No problem.
Okay.
Just gotta quit out of everything.
Yeah. Do you usually dip your fries in the milkshake?
No.
A lot of people do.
I always do that. It's so good.
Fries in your milkshake.
Yes, you
Like
gotta
French
try
fries.
it. Yeah.
It sounds like something from Wendy's, but that's a United States thing. I think it was just regular fries.
Hello.
Oh, he just wasn't.
Make a nice business deal.
Do you dip your fries in your milkshake?
Wait, do I put my what?
Your fry.
Do you dip your fries in your milkshake?
I
Like
have
when you go
done
get fast food. What do you think about it?
That's fine. And it's cool.
It's an
Oh,
American thing. Yeah, a lot of people do here. Hello, I'm WaffleStick. Welcome back to the WayStone Season 4, Episode 28. My vacation has been amazing. Fantastic. No cell phones. Pure Minecraft. Just been no-lifing this game, man. So I've been doing some off-camera work, and, you know, that kind of ties in with all that vacation time. I thought to myself, yeah, I've got time to do a quad slime farm. So I began work on it, and I was like, yeah, we should probably make a proper WayStone episode and start this thing. So if we were to load up the chunk borders, we could see that there is 4 in this big old hole. Let's take out these slime real quick. I mean, you could get a lot of slime balls from just slaying what spawns in here. I was running around lighting up the caves, so those are all done. I'm just gonna dig it out and then do the system. I think the caves are the hard part, and I had to sponge this too. I didn't like that. But funny, I couldn't find any of my sponges. It's like I found 30 of them, I think, and I don't know where the rest of them went. I had like 52. So it was a little bit of a process getting that water cleared, but once that was done, we were solid. But yeah, look, all the slime I've got in my inventory for just killing them. So I'm going to take a little bit of time, keep digging this, and we'll see how far we can actually get on this project. It just doesn't stop. It hasn't even really been like 5 minutes since that previous clip. I was sitting here AFKing in this hole, and there's just slime, just everywhere. There's 3 large slime. I think some fell into this hole. Yeah. This is insane, man. We're going to have all the slime we need. Oh, no. No, no. We're going to have all the slime we need. Oh, no. He sacrificed himself to try and get me. Oh, man. This is insane. I have a feeling getting these shulker boxes is going to be somewhat difficult with this many large slime. But I am completely done with the digging portion of the project. Yeah, this is bad. Let's see what we can do about these guys. Oh yeah, there's so many large slime. Oh my god. Oh wow, that is crazy. I don't think I've seen that many large slime in one area. Oh no, it's brutal. It's a massacre. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. They like really hit hard too. It took like so many of my hearts. It's kind of hard to see the medium slime and all the slime. Even the large slime now because there's just so many. I just want to be safe. Just want to be safe. Whew. Man, there's a couple of large slime. You could see them if you change your perspective. Hey, I think that's all the medium slime. Oh my god. Oh man, I need to grab all these shulker boxes before they despawn. Hey, look, diamonds. Nice. I grab this last one. I got a bunch of resources from doing this. I need to organize these shulker boxes and I'll show them off. I mean, look how many slime balls we're gonna get from just killing these guys. So many! You could just tell when you're gonna have a decent production from your slime farm because you actually see slime spawning right in front of you. I mean, that's just... that's amazing because usually I'm working with single slime chunks because you don't really need that much slime. But I've been meddling with the idea of trying out some flying machines, and you're going to need a lot of slime blocks for those. So I might go with the Il Mango design since we've put so much effort into digging out this big hole and lighting up the caves. I mean, why not? Why not have this thing as efficient as it could be? I was going to show you some of the resources that we gathered. I tore up my beacon because I need to go over to the Mesa biome and get a bunch of red terracotta. I'm going to try to fill in the rest of those walls because I've been doing this new thing lately where I've been watching Twitch streams and then working in the background. It's really nice. It's really comfortable. So for cobblestone, we've got a double chest, almost 2 double chests. Stone, we've got really close to 3 double chests, but I think this one is missing a few stacks. With the extra items, all kinds of building materials here. I mean, we went through a mine shaft, so we get a bunch of fence posts too. If we ever need those. I mean, there's only like a couple of stacks, right? Yeah. Well, that sucks. But, you know, for andesite, diorite, and all those other odd blocks, we've got plenty of those, yes. And most of all, my slime balls. Half a double chest already just from slaying the slime that spawn. Because if you stand in one corner of the farm, on the other corner, they will spawn. And it's a pleasant thing. It's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the mesa, do some mining, some mindless mining. I'm going to be a zombie during this process. I will probably die. Should probably set my spawn. But let's get that done. We need a bunch of terracotta. Well, let's see how much we've got real quick. I know I had a few stacks from doing this. Yeah, there's a bunch of red terracotta in there, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Don't be like me. Mining terracotta is an addiction. I'm trying to get help. I cannot stop. I just will not stop. I've got like 6 shulker boxes filled with terracotta for this project. It's overkill. Sometimes as a YouTuber, you just gotta let your emotions out. Okay, enough voice acting. I've got enough terracotta to finish this. Yes, 1 solid color, reds. Don't worry. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more interesting with the glass design. That way, whenever you look into the farm, because I'm gonna do some kind of AFK platform. Above this, it's going to be glass so that we can see all the way through with another portal above it too. When we look into the glass, we're going to see that pattern shimmer on the walls because obviously if I've done a pattern on the floor, it's going to be blocked by all of these platforms that we're going to be building in the middle of this. So, I guess I better get the digging. Call me a big boy. Oh, come on. Oh no, not you. You stay over there. This is terrifying. Not so much terrifying anymore. Oh my god, an invisible spider. I never see these things. That's so awesome. I kind of want to keep them. I think I have some name tags in the shulker box. Well, I don't want to go through the transportation process. I just never see invisible spiders. That's awesome. I mean, even on hard difficulty, I don't notice them so much. So yeah, I vastly underestimated the size of this project. It took me so long to fill in these walls. But I've got the slime farm YouTube hole. It's nice. It's done. Just gotta put in the design. And you guessed it, we're gonna be finishing up this farm with a time lapse. So let's hop on to it. 3 days of warrioring through this project, we now have ourselves a quad slime farm. Oh, it is incredible. It is absolutely insane. I actually had a 4-hour AFK session and had enough to supply myself and the rest of the WayStone for the rest of the season. Like heavy users, light users, like it's insane. It blows my mind. I was actually going to do another design, but Ilmingo had recommended against it.
WaffleStick. I don't recommend. Yeah, this.
And Ilmingo's other design was incredibly impressive. It only used like 1 layer for the slime farm, and it produced like twice as much as this. I think in 1.13 the spawning mechanics had changed, so if you have platforms above, the spawning areas of slime is significantly decreases the spawn rates. That's what I took from that video anyways. But yeah, like, we would have to dig below bedrock, and you don't want to do that in 1.13 because it's extremely tedious. Like you have to use that piston method, and yeah, it's just not recommended for survival on 1.13. But if you don't mess with slime farms, I'm about to get chatty. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the history. So Java Edition, we just used platforms. We didn't use iron golems, so they would just jump off the edge and die eventually. But now that we're using iron golems, it's much more efficient because you're looking at minimalizing the cycle of them spawning and dying. So you want to kill them really fast and then get other spawn attempts. I remember back on Xbox Edition, before I had started playing Java, we would just dig out a big area. Me and Nitrous and Riptide, we would just dig out a big area hoping a slime would spawn. I done that maybe once or twice with Nitrous, but I kind of got easily tired of it because we didn't have a beacon. It was a mess, but it was an interesting way to get a slime farm in Xbox Edition because, you know, we didn't have mapping programs and stuff like that. I use mapping programs on Java. It's like a must for me since I'm a farmer. But with my farm, this edition, I had made several mistakes. I wanted to just go through it with camera account and show you all the mechanics. So obviously they are aggroed to the iron golem. They die from my magma blocks and the mine carts collect them underneath. I did make several mistakes. So like I made this farm 1 block too low and had to dig into the bedrock. Yeah, that was fun. That was interesting. Had to maze network myself around until I got all of these rails and slabs in place. It was interesting. It took me about 2 hours because I couldn't line up the rails correctly. The more interesting tidbit about this design is the dispensing system that Ilmingo had come up with. This is not. So like the mine carts will come onto the hopper and it will detect when it's empty, launch those back in, but for whatever is dispensed into the droppers, I think this is a dropper, yeah. This is observer clock, so a bunch of slime will come out. I actually have a clip of this. You're not going to see it because hostile mob cap is kind of taken up. Hex is online right now, so he's kind of taking up some of the other mob cap. But check this out. I mean, it's like super fast. It's just splurting out. It's incredible. And after about 4 hours of AFK, I got so much slime. Let's look at the production just real quick. I love camera accounts because you can just zoom around and see how everything works. Yeah, I've been busy. I've got this, and a personal shulker box of slime blocks. Not slime balls, slime blocks. But I've been here maybe about an hour, and because that hostile mob cap is taken up, we're not getting a lot of production, but on average, maybe a bit more. I'm getting about 2 double chests per hour. I might have done a little bit more than 4 hours, couldn't remember, but a rough estimate, 4 hours. I mean, that would yield as much slime as you would ever need. Especially for 1 person, it's just absolutely insane. Mistakes. Don't make them, and they won't come back to bite you. My iron golem keeps dying at the top. I can't figure out why it's doing that. I think it's maybe because the slab is a spawnable block, and then mobs just keep spawning in there with them until they eventually chip away at him. He won't hit creepers or anything, but anything else that spawn will get him. And I think this whole like iron golem cage is just awkward. I mean, it's because I was using half slabs and Ilmingo used trapdoors. I just noticed on my edition that I think it's this update. The trapdoors, the iron golem was still taking damage from the magma blocks, which was kind of awkward, but might be an interesting mechanic to play with other farms for trapdoors and magma blocks just to make them look more clean. I've got a shut-off system, so this goes up top because those mine carts, you don't want those to be in unloaded chunks whenever you move out because they could pause and then mess up the farm. And trust me, the best way to get these mine carts that I had found out, I had learned really quickly, because I did do that, you have to get a bow and arrow and then just shoot them and then get rid of the mine carts. Like, you can't go under there unless you know, maybe a elytra under there. I didn't try that, but yeah, I was using a bow and arrow to get the minecarts out. And yeah, the platform is maybe a little smaller than Ilmango's version. I think his was set up for a perimeter, but I am using like a minimalistic perimeter. So I'm only loading mobs like within this zone and some in the ocean. It's not too bad. It still works just fine. Another smaller issue is zombie pigmen coming through the portal and tapering at the hostile mob caps. I might have to readjust that. The durability of my tools, I went through 5 diamond picks, like between the slime farm, digging it out, and the mesa biome. So I got a lot to mend. I lost a sword, a really awesome sword, and another pick. So I'm gonna have to rework those. The only way to access the slime farm is to fly down and then fly back up because you gotta switch it on. That might be something I fix in the future, but for now I'm just gonna let it be. The slime balls should be coming up the elevator. I mean, you should be able to see it. I don't know, they're not coming up at this moment. It seems like it has like brakes. I mean, it shouldn't, because there's like several minecarts. That's weird. I hope nothing's broke. Yeah, there they go. Finally, I must be in like a break in the cycle. Yeah. I mean, it immediately went up in production as soon as he had left, so that's awesome. And another cool thing, let me turn this off and just wait for a second, because when all those minecarts go back, we don't want that to break, is spawn is right here. This is Leech Leech's starter home. You could just go to your shops like real quick. You don't even have to use the portal in the nether hub. You could just fly over there. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll get the job done, no doubt. I just checked spawn, nothing in the post office box or the shops. I am completely clear. I got all the slime I need. I am a happy man here on the WayStone. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.